this week we are going to study our Zenkutsu Dachis and our Mawates. So that's our front stances and our turns. And I'm going to give you 3 exercises to practice again this week, so we can get some strong legs and get a bit flexible and be happy. This is the part where I do a backwards roll. Karate.
For our first exercise, we'll be doing a lunge, but with our back leg bent just an inch off the floor. The aim is to step forward and keep as low as you can without coming up. Here I'm doing it from the front. I'm facing forward with my body up, and I'm sinking into the stance. So now I'm going to show some common mistakes. See how my front knees is wobbling each time. Your body will want to do that, so you really have to fight that feeling. Another problem, people will come up too much and just have no control as they fall down. Although this is another exercise that can be done, this is not what we're working on at the moment. We're practicing our endurance to hold that position there. So practice that. That's great for stepping forward. For this exercise, stand with your feet shoulder width. We're going to do a squat and kick maigeri. And again, maigeri. So the aim of this is just to keep constant pressure on your legs. And these are very functional movements here that will aid your karate. Some common bad mistakes that people will do is they'll lean forward with their squat, which is going to be bad for your back and your knees. Idea is you want to lead with your bottom as we go down and keep your head up. Another common mistake people might make is when they squat and then they kick and they completely lose their form with the maigeri. Ideally, we're going to keep our guard up and our body up facing. So when I do them properly, I dip and I control myself. That's really important with this, so make sure everything is controlled and you're focusing on the muscles that are working. For this last one is a little exercise I got from my yoga practice. So start off on my hands and feet. I step forward with my left leg here. I come onto the ball of my feet and put my hands down in front of me. I try and sink into that stretch first. Then my left hand comes under my leg and my right hand goes around my back. I link my hands and then twist my body open, like looking up at the ceiling's good. A lot of weight is on my front leg, and if I can hold that, that's good at opening up my hips as well as working on my front leg. So I'd recommend trying that and holding that for about 10 seconds. So here I'm doing some exercises for my Zenkutsu Dachi. So I'm going to hold it forward in my front stance. Then I'm going to practice opening my hips and then closing them as well. Keeping my back leg locked the whole time. So I can put my hands behind my back just to bring my shoulders back. Keep my body up straight, always facing forward. And open and close. And try and get a connection between your body and mind, how the hips are working and how your body and legs are working even from this movement here. I'm now adding a block and a Gyakuzuki here, and I'm using this to emphasize the movement of the hip and the rotation, open when I'm blocking and closed when I am punching. The most common problems I see with Zenkutsu Dachi is people not pushing into their front knee at all. One that I see a bit rarer but does happen is people pushing too much. Ideally, the leg would be down, that shin bone would be down, not angled, too little or too much. Another common mistake is students just stepping forward quite sloppily with not much intention, like they're actually attacking an opponent. For this, you could practice starting off in a front stance and moving forward as fast as you can, and practicing and resetting and trying to step forward, keeping the same height, back leg locked out. Another mistake I see is students not making their stance wide enough and their feet are in line when they step. So it's hard to balance and also not very good when you want to turn. To fix that problem, when you step, you should bring your back leg into your front leg and then step out forward. This will help protect your groin and also help you use your hips as you step. This will also make sure that the width will be wide enough. Let's have a look. I bring my back leg in and then it moves out. It's like drawing a C with my front foot, in and out. Keep practicing that if you have that problem. First, take your stance, put your back foot across, and then rotate on the balls of your feet. It's really important that the back foot comes all the way across your body before you turn. Let's watch in slow-mo. So to turn, I put my back leg across and then I turn around using the balls of my feet, and I use my hips to shift my weight quickly. That's really important, to use the hips to lock out the back leg as well. Step 1, 2, San, Shi, go, San, Shi, go, Ruku, and Yame, come back.
We've come to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please practice those exercises every day and keep stretching as well. And I hope you can make your Zenkutsu Dachi better. And if you comment on what video you'd like to see next, maybe we might be able to fulfill your request. Take it easy. Keep on kiaing.